Hello and welcome to Black Power, the podcast with me, Iffy Thomas. I will be here every single day of this month for Black History Month, shedding the light on people that inspire me to inspire you. Today's day 6 and we have Shonda Rhimes. She is incredible. What an incredible writer, producer. I love her. I literally love watching all of her programs to the point where I go on an emotional roller coaster with her. Some days I'm cheering, some days I'm crying, some days I'm contemplating what was said, why it was said, what happened, why they did that. She's the type of writer that really drags you into the story. And I think her brain is incredible. I've got a bit of a girl crush on her. But here we are, Shonda Rhimes and her motivation.
As you try to figure out the impossible task of juggling work and family, and you hear over and over and over again that you just need a lot of help, you just need to be organized, you just need to try a little bit harder. As a very successful woman, a single mother of 3 who constantly gets asked the question, how do you do it all? For once, I'm going to answer that question with 100% honesty here for you now, because it's just us, because somebody has to tell you the truth. Shonda, how do you do it all? The answer is this: I don't. Whenever you see me somewhere succeeding in one area of my life, that almost certainly means I am failing in another area of my life. If I am killing it on a scandal script for work, I am probably missing bath and story time at home. If I'm at home sewing my kids' Halloween costumes, I'm probably blowing off a rewrite I was supposed to turn in. If I'm accepting a prestigious award, I'm missing my baby's first swim lesson. If I'm at my daughter's debut in her school musical, I am missing Sandra Oh's last scene ever being filmed at Grey's Anatomy. If I am succeeding at one, I am inevitably failing at the other. That is the trade-off. That is the Faustian bargain one makes with the devil that comes with being a powerful working woman who is also a powerful mother. You never feel 100% okay. You never get your sea legs. You're always a little nauseous. Something is always lost. Something is always missing. And yet, I want my daughters to see me and know me as a woman who works. I want that example set for them. I like how proud they are when they come to my offices and know that they come to Shonda Land. There is a land, and it is named after their mother. In their world, mothers run companies. In their world, mothers own Thursday nights. In their world, mothers work. And I am a better mother for it. The woman I am because I get to run Shonda Land, because I get to write all day, because I get to spend my days making things up, that woman is a better person and a better mother because that woman is happy. That woman is fulfilled. That woman is whole. I wouldn't want them to know the me who didn't get to do this all day long. Wouldn't want them to get to know the me who wasn't doing. So lesson number 3 is that anyone who tells you they're doing it all perfectly is a liar. I am an extraordinarily competitive person. We have so many similarities. I come from a big family. My big family is very competitive. We're literally not allowed to play Scrabble in my house because of fights that break out. My mother's like, you're not allowed. And because of that competitiveness, I'm really hard on myself. And I'm the youngest of 6, so I've sort of been the bottom of that competitiveness, and so you're always pushing harder. That thing makes you intense, and it makes you really, really sort of OCD and hard on yourself. Part of what I tried to do was let it be okay to mess up and give myself permission and think, how would I treat somebody else? Why could I treat other people better than I could treat myself? Because I could fight for anybody who worked for me. I could gladiate for anybody at work and tell anybody off and for anybody else. I could treat anybody else wonderfully. But when it came to myself, I let people treat me like crap, and I treated myself that way. And it felt like I respected myself far less than I respected everybody else. And so I just tried to respect myself. The thing that we fear will happen, you're still fearing it while you're avoiding it. So the entire time you're not having the conversation or saying the thing you need to say, you're basically terrified that that thing's going to happen. So it's in there and on you and pressing on you. And for me, I was just eating a whole lot of stuff. But once you have the conversation, I had one really hard conversation that ended with a really close friend of mine just saying some of the worst things to me I never heard anybody say. And instead of feeling awful, I found myself feeling invigorated and relieved and a little bit exhilarated because I had told her how I felt and she had told me who she was. And now that I knew that, I was like, this is like a superpower because you unmask people immediately, and that was such a relief and felt so simple.
That was incredible. As a mother, I worry that maybe I am not doing enough, trying to run my business, trying to be a parent, trying to be a sister, trying to be an auntie, trying to be everything to everybody. But after listening to Shonda, she gave me permission to not try to be perfect, just do the best I can with what I have, and know that if one thing is going well, then probably something else isn't. I think that's great, and I think that's honest. In a world of filters, everything that we do, I think it's great to hear somebody like her who has reached the top of the mountain top to say, you know, I haven't got all my shit together all the time. You know, that's really nice to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you tomorrow with some more motivation. Have a lovely evening. Take care. You've been listening to Iffy Thomas, Black Power, the podcast, in conjunction with Black History Month. See you tomorrow. Mwah.